Friday, you gotta make some bets on a Friday. What's good, y'all? Today we're doing our UFC Vegas 87 best bet video. We got some plays here for you guys. We'll start with the simple stuff. Ayman Zahabi plus 600 made a video. You want to check that one out? I know I wouldn't take him in a pick'em fight, but getting 6-1 fucking odds, I just could not justify myself not making the play. But additional bets from here on out. First lean bet, I don't know yet. Rozenstruik is set at over 12.5 significant strikes, minus 120 on Bet365. The number is just so low that it really caught my eye for a total significant strike line on a fighter. He averages 21.5, so the average would tell you jump in on that play. But then you take a little bit of a deeper dive into it. He's hit 12.5 on only 6 of 12 fights. That's a 50-50%. So you want to kind of judge it by the opponent. Gaziev probably going to bring a heavy wrestling base. If he brings the stand-up, this could be over quickly, but I think that he's going to choose to wrestle. So you look at his most recent wrestling opponent, Curtis Blades. Over all 3 rounds, Jairzinho landed 18 significant strikes. So he hits the over, but very close, and it was a goddamn 3-round fight. He has some fights where he's gone to 80s, where he's got 40s, but against the wrestler, 18. I am going to play the over 12.5. This is a risky play. I'm only going to do half a unit. Normally when I'm confident, I'm doing 1.2 units to match the odds. I'm only going to do half a unit because I think that there's money to be made, but I don't want to go freaking crazy on this one because the stats do say it's kind of 50-50, and the book takes a good wide margin at minus 120, so this one's tough. I honestly wouldn't super recommend it, but I kind of like it, and it's so low, I got to go for it. Then, Erceg versus Matt Schnell. I was doing a breakdown for this. I didn't have enough time to make a video, but I really like Erceg to win in this one. He has a win probability of 80%, so we're not going to take him straight up on the money line. But if you take a look deeper into the lines, Erceg by submission, the round 2, the round 3 plays, you're getting around plus 1,000, plus 1,600, plus 2,100, which are really good. You just want to avoid that sub in the first round, and then you start to cheer for the back half, 10 minutes, and you're getting huge money. But then you take a look at Erceg to win by sub or decision. He has 6 wins by submissions, 4 wins by decision. That makes up 83.3% of his record. All of his UFC wins have come by decision, and then again 6 wins by submission in his regional career. I really like him to win by submission in this fight, in my opinion. He's kind of taking on a UFC level opponent, but a lower UFC level opponent in Matt Schnell. I think he's going to win by submission. Win probability 80%, 83% of the time he wins by sub or decision. Give me Erceg sub or decision minus 120, and I'm going to do 1.2 units on that. That's a pretty simple pick for me. I see a lot of people back in the Erceg side. He looked good in his last 2 fights. Let me ride with the wave and take him here. So that will do it for the limited bets I have for UFC Vegas 87 at this point. If there's anything else I'm interested in, I'm looking at it. It'll be on my Twitter. You guys know the rest. But let's take a look at my Mexico City bets. So Mexico City wrapped up last weekend. We started off on fire. And in Ferreira, we got at plus 118 for a unit on FanDuel. Easy cash, KOs, Bader, quick time. Manuel Torres, Luis Rodriguez made videos. I made a highlight video on Manuel Torres. I told you in the betting video, taking money line minus 158, put 1.58 units. That's a big dub there. And then Luis Rodriguez, I made a full video. I told you to take Luis Rodriguez at home. He submits Dennis Bondar in the second round, and he was getting cracked with some big right hands. But Luis Rodriguez at home, I thought he was going to pick it up from the middle to the end of the fight, which we did get to see, but he submits him with like about 10 seconds left. So we were 3-0 going into the final fights. I posted a FanDuel parlay boost. Stupid. I took Yair Rodriguez over Brian Ortega and Moreno. Those were parlayed together, so we'd had the little reverse parlay there, 0-2. Moreno and Royval was close. Yair Rodriguez has about 2 minutes to finish his opponent. If he doesn't get it done and the opponent's a grappler, he's going to get submitted, and he proved that fact correct. He got submitted in the 3rd round. That was a tough one to watch. And then my other bets, I had a parlay. Zellhuber under 29.5 round 1 significant strikes. Why did I not just bet that? Why the fuck am I parlaying these together? I should have just straight bet that. I would have suffered less of a defeat. But then I took Moreno under 78.5 significant strikes. That fight went all 5. He had to be fair, he beat it even when I was reviewing the stats. After the fight, he was at 91. Then they did a second check. UFC stats now is listed around 115. So we went way over there, and I said under. Overall, we stayed in the green, 1.81 units. We take that, we move, hoping to have more success going into this event. It's those late bets that I make. That FanDuel boost just caught my eye. I thought Yair and Moreno had enough to get it done. Yair Rodriguez could have put him away in that first round. He just had to pursue it a little more, but he didn't get the finish. And Ortega, as much as he's a punching bag when the fight's on the feet, once he gets it to the mat, he has good cardio, and he can always find a finish on the mat. He sunk in a dirty choke. Good win for him. So Now that was 1.81 units. My overall 2024 record will be on screen for you guys. So we move into UFC Vegas. Not a lot of bets this weekend, but I'm confident in most of the plays we have, except for that Jairzinho one. But we got lots of time to see if that was a good one after the event. We only did half a unit. So I will see you in the next video, guys. If you enjoyed, remember, smash that like button. Good luck on your bets. Let me know where I messed up in the comment section below. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.